Hi Sagittarius, this is your monthly reading for the month of March for Sun, Moon, and Risings. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and this is not going to resonate for every single Sagittarius out there. Alright you guys, let's get started. Let's pull some tarot, see what's going on for my Saggies the month of March. Okay. I have the Three of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Moon, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, that's a lot more cards than I want, the King of Swords, Death card, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and then the Eight of Wands. Okay, so Sag, for the month of March, what I am picking up for some of you guys is this is something interesting. This has been kind of it feels like a lot of you guys are wanting to release something, like you're giving up hope about something, but you're still having a little bit of that hard time letting something go. But I feel like what's happening for you is you're kind of coming out of a state of denial about something here, Sag. And so a lot of you guys, you want to start something new. For everybody, it's going to be a little bit different. Some of you, it's going to be wanting to start a new relationship, starting a new career, maybe wanting to start some type of new studies even. I'm just getting that a lot of you guys want to really start something that is going to fulfill you in the long run. I feel like a lot of you guys, you're going to start to receive better karma. You're going to start to receive, what I'm hearing is dharma. So a lot of you guys you filled up your dharma. You're starting to... Things are going to start going more in your favor, but what I'm sensing is some things are going to fall apart first, but in order for you to receive everything that you need. So some of my Sag's life right now might be a little bit hectic and chaotic while you're still trying to let go of something, but still having a hard time letting something go. So it's like the struggle still, but you're still accomplishing and achieving some things. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. Some of you guys have been very quiet lately. I don't think you've been really opening up about certain things that you want to maybe start even. I'm just kind of getting that some of you guys have been a little bit more reclusive or again, just holding certain information back. Another thing that I'm really picking up too is a lot of you guys, you are purposely not talking to a specific individual. And that's something that I'm also getting because I feel like whatever this was, this is what you're trying to release or trying to let go of. I think some of you guys are learning to let go of an ex or learning to let go of somebody that has wronged you in some way here. And that's just something that I'm picking up here. So I think that's you're having a hard time releasing and really letting go of. Is this person or what this person has said or done to you. But it's like some of my Sagittariuses are very in tuned with the etherical realm. Maybe you're feeling somebody wanting to come towards you and you're like, ooh, stay away from me. And see what I said when I did that, like this is in the reverse, but it looked like it was trying really hard to flip in the upright, but it was still like, no, you're not fooling anybody. It's clearly in the reverse. So I feel like somebody's going to want to try and convince you of something or try to win at something and you're gonna be like like you're gonna catch somebody cheating in a game or catch somebody cheating in some way and you're gonna be like no. I feel like you're gonna call that person out or you're just gonna be aware of it. Something that I'm also noticing is that a lot of you guys are juggling back and forth, really wanting something to end and die, but also having a hard time because of this pain that you feel. So for some of you guys, I'm getting that this person really hurt you. And it was just like this person, they just reflected to you so many wounds from your past that it's like this person, it's almost like they're the ones, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like This person has hit a mother wound, a father wound, like all kinds of wounds that you have inside of yourself, all like maybe even all at once in some way. Like this person could have really hurt you. I'm just getting that some of you guys have really gotten over or getting over somebody hurting you. But it's been a difficult road for you. And for the month of March, I'm starting to see that you're being able to kind of work past it, or at least be able to, it's like for some of you guys, this has been a really long time, and maybe you're beating yourselves up thinking, wow, I should have been over this already. It's been years, it's been months, but you guys can't put a time limit on grief or put a time limit on mending and healing your broken heart. I feel like some of you guys, that's what's happening right now. But you're just being too hard on yourself. You're giving yourself, like, you're looking at it like, I know it needs to end. I don't want it to end, but I hate myself for all of these, like, anxieties, all these negative emotions, all of these thoughts that I have. So it's like you're kind of treating yourself in an unfair way. You're being meaner on yourself than you need to be right now, Sag. But I feel like some of you guys, it's not that you didn't want victory with this person or victory with whatever this is. It's just that you felt like it was going nowhere. You felt like it was impossible to ever get it to really work. Some of you guys right now might feel like you're not really moving forward in life. You just don't think you're going where you want to go, but what you're healing through right now is abandonment issues is what I'm getting. So some of you guys, you're not really moving very fast, or you're not moving at the pace that you want to move in, Sag, for the month of March. But I feel like what's going on, and the reason why, is because you guys are going through this process of kind of just healing, feeling alone, feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold. So a lot of you guys are kind of pulling yourself out of that at this moment. So it's like you're healing a lot from your childhood. And maybe you're just not really talking to people about it right now. I feel like some of you guys are really closing yourself off. You're really going within right now, but there's stuff that's blocking you. And it's like you have that Ace of Wands in the reverse and that Ace of Cups in the reverse right here, because you're not allowing yourself to explore yourself fully. You set boundaries with yourself, Sag, that you tell yourself, oh, I'll never go there, or oh, I'll never do this. And it's because of something in your past. And the issue that you're having is you're just not gaining that clarity. So you're right now, Sag, I feel like a lot of you guys could be in a state of confusion, or just like in a state of, I don't really know what I want. I don't know how to create what I want. Like you're trying to figure out what your stability is. And that's kind of what I'm getting. But to have all of those aces like that in the reverse, I'm really feeling like right now you guys are really trying to rediscover self, really understand what it is that you want, Sag, and not worrying so much about what other people want or what this person wants. So I felt intuitively led to pulling a closing card in the beginning of the reading. So that's what I'm going to do for my Sages here. A lot of you guys right now, you're focusing on your mistakes. And you're needing to have patience, you know? It's like you're not being patient with yourself. You're focusing too much on your mistakes. And, you know, it's like you're just beating yourself up over things in the past. Because I feel like some of you guys are like, oh, why did I let this person do that? Why did I let this happen? So it's like you're beating yourself up over things that wasn't really like... you were in a lower consciousness than what you are now. So that's part of the healing process for a lot of people. When they look back in their past, they're like, oh my gosh, did I really do that? Did I really say that? Did I really act like that? Was that really who I was as a person? And sometimes it's like, we just need to give ourselves that permission to just be a new person today, you know? we need to learn to love every version of ourselves, because that's just one version of us. That's not the whole picture. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you need to zoom out and look at the whole picture of who you are as a person. You're every little piece of yourself, you know, every little fragmentation, every little part of you that has, like, because everybody has parts of us that can be a jerk, that can be unfair, that can be cruel, that can be mean, that can be just all kinds of things. And it's like, we have to learn to accept those parts of us, because everyone has it. And that is just a part of life. We have to have that polarity. We have to have, and sometimes we need that to defend ourselves. We need that to protect ourselves. So it's like, evolutionarily speaking, I mean, it's there for a reason, and we need to learn to accept that that is just a part of who we are. So a lot of my Sages right now, you're just beating yourself up over little aspects of yourself, but you really need to look at yourself as a whole package, which means that you're not perfect. It means that you're not going to have everything together. You're going to always be self-improving, but you can always love yourself while you're improving. You can always be there for yourself and nurture yourself, even if you could be better the next day. So it's like, we need to give ourselves compassion. And I think that, like, Buddha put it very perfectly. It's like, there's no true forgiveness if self-compassion is missing. And I feel like that's very true. It's like, I'm sure I butchered that, but whatever. It's very true though. Like, you have to have compassion for yourself in order to have compassion for others, or even in order to truly heal. We have to forgive ourselves. We have to have compassion for ourselves and for what it is that we've gone through, or what it is that we feel like we could have made mistakes in. So I'm going to get some clarifiers here. One more. All right. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've kind of came down to a decision that you can't keep waiting for something to change, for something to shift. I know this is also something too. Some of you guys could be seeing some numbers of, like, synchronicities, like a lot of digit numbers, like 88, or, you know, it's like 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. It's like this all kind of comes together, corresponds with each other. That's kind of what I'm getting. I don't know why. But that's kind of what popped in my mind. You felt very trapped, though. You felt very stuck, and you still feel stuck. You still feel trapped about the past. Like, you're giving away parts of yourself that you feel like this person could have taken a piece of you, and you feel like you can't get it back unless this person comes back. It's something like that, you know? Sometimes it's not very conscious what we think about, but whatever this is, you guys feel like you've missed an opportunity. You feel like you've missed a chance on happiness. You feel, like a part of you wants to talk about this to this person, or part of you wants to kind of open up, but you keeping yourself quiet because you came down to a decision, and it's like you're coming down to wanting to walk away and start something new. But again, you're still holding yourself back because there's still love that you might have. There's still care. A part of you deep down still kind of wants to work something out. And I'm getting that. And I think that's why you're beating yourself up, because maybe for some of you guys, you're like, why do I want to start something with somebody who hurt me? There's a lot of emotions, a lot of complex emotions going on here under the surface for a lot of you. I feel like you guys just feel really burdened, and you're feeling burdened because some of you feel like you still don't have all of the information about the past. So you feel like you can't really let the past rest when you want it to. But you're kind of in this conflict with yourself. A part of you is still moving forward, though. It's interesting because it's like you're not letting it completely take over. You're not letting it completely stop you and stifle you. But there's still that piece of you that still wants this, like, kind of stability that you're still holding on to, because you can't really let it go. Because in a way, it's like you have it somewhere where you feel like this person opened up a piece of yourself that maybe you were asleep to, and now you're just chasing after this person instead of looking internally for what it is that this person just ignited in you. And that's where you're getting confused, and that's where you're getting attached, because it's not that you don't care about this person, it's not that you don't love this person, but it's what this person represented. It's what this person had you feeling when you first initially saw this person, and that's where you're trying to get back. And again, it's already inside of you. So I feel like for a lot of you guys right now, you're going to figure out what is bringing you emotional fulfillment. And I think that's what's going on with this new beginning here with yourself. For everybody, like I said, it's going to be something different that you want to start, but it's going to really, in the long run, be beneficial for you. I feel like you're going to start to stand in your own power a lot more. You're going to be more open and more assertive. But I feel like whatever this is, you need to release it in order to be more open-hearted with people. And I think that, again, you're juggling between really releasing that and really not. A lot of cards that are just coming back up to reaffirm the fear and reaffirm the feeling stuck, you know? So a lot of you guys right now, what's happening is you're going to meet people, or you're going to be around people that's going to help influence you and help you grow. These people are going to help you expand because you have good fortune. So people are going to come in and they're going to help you in some way. So you need to be open to receiving people's help, and you need to be open to what is in front of you. So stop focusing so much on the past and what you're missing out on, because you might miss out on something a lot more important in the long run, which is the connections that you have now that are there for you. But also I feel like there's something that's going to take place that is going to help you guys get a step up in life in a way. You're going to evolve in some way here. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, you wanted to tell this person that, you know, I think that you just wanted to let this person know how much they hurt you, how disappointed you were. I just get the sense that for some of you guys, it's just, this has been a difficult road for you. This has not been easy for you to let go. And I think some of you guys just feel a little bit resentful because you feel like this person left super easily. It's like they could have left where it's like they left the door open still. They didn't really close it properly. And again, you're just kind of focusing on what you've lost instead of what you're going to be gaining. And you're just staying stuck. And you're kind of deciding again, where do you want to go? Should I stay or should I go? What should I do? What should I not do? See, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like, do I really want to stay with this person? I don't think I can really have victory with this person. But I want to. So it's like there's this like tug and pull going on internally with you. And it's because you guys are still waiting on that. And that's what that is. You're still have it in your mind that this is going to work itself out, or that you just have that hope. And I think that's another thing that some of my Sagittariuses are going through. It's like, maybe you're mad at yourself for having so much hope. You know, I think it's like you're confused, because I think for some of you guys, you know, maybe it's been easier for you guys to walk away from people in the past. I'm not going to keep these, but I am feeling like there's a storyline here. I feel like some of you guys, you could have stayed. You could have let people stay here in the past. You could have been easily like allowed people to walk away. Maybe you just were never truly attached. But with this person, it was like this was kind of a different situation. This individual really could have hurt you or bruised your ego. And it's just, there's something I'm getting that this person could have had some kind of a spiritual attack on you in some way, where it's like spiritually you felt connected, or you just felt like they impacted your soul in some level. You know, it's like this is a deep healing that I feel like a lot of you guys have been going through since meeting this person, but it's getting better and it's getting easier each time. And I think that's what's the frustration here, though, is because it's like maybe you beat yourself up because there's still some type of love and care that you have for this person, but yet you know this person's not good for you. You know this person hurts you. So it's like maybe you're mad at yourself for wanting something that you know is bad for you, but you need to just give that part of you compassion, give that part of you the love and the respect that it deserves. So I feel like for some of you, that's what's kind of happening. And obviously that's not going to be for every Sag, but I am picking that up pretty heavily. But yeah. But But you guys right now are really kind of needing to go within, and I think you have known that for some time here, Sag. I think some of you guys are really wanting to, either you're really trying to isolate yourself right now, or you know you need to. A lot of you guys, you felt very lied to. You felt like this person wasn't, like this person was out for their best interest. And I think that you felt very hurt and betrayed by this. And I think that a lot of you could have viewed this person as a soulmate, or just somebody that you're very close to, somebody that you really feel like you had a connection with. And maybe that's what's really difficult, is you're trying to get yourself up again. You're trying to brush yourself off from this event, but you're just struggling to move past it a little bit there. And I think that's what's blocking you from really getting victory in your life. If you just heard that, that was ice falling from my roof. But yeah, I think there was a lot of conflict here, and I think there's a lot of conflict with communication, and I feel like a part of you guys feel as if you were to open up and try to communicate with this person who hurt you, that you feel like it might not be good, that it's not going to end well. So it's like, this is a very interesting reading. I hope this is making sense so far. But yeah, I feel like a lot of my Sages for the month of March, you guys are just really, I almost said April, so I don't know if this started back in April that you started to like really heal this. But I feel like this is something that has been kind of triggering some of you guys. And I feel like a lot of you are trying to work past and move past it. You really need to trust your intuition and move forward with it, though. Because I feel like what's happening for some of you guys is you're just feeling heartbroken. You're feeling upset. This was kind of like an unfair situation. I think some of you guys knew deep down that this was bad for you, but maybe you just kept going anyway. So I feel like that's why some of you beat yourselves up, is because maybe you saw the red flags, but you just keep beating yourself up over it. And you don't need to do that, Sag. You really don't. Because you are renewal, you are regrowing, you are changing, you are shifting, and you're going to have more things in your life to be grateful for. I feel like a lot of you guys, again, it's like you really put yourself out there on the line, and the universe saw that. I think some of you guys really came at this like kind of like a child in a way, like a childlike wonder. Like you're like, okay, I'm going to put complete trust in this situation, and maybe it just didn't end the way you hoped it would. But you guys are going to expand. You guys are going to actually get more, because I did sense Jupiter, especially obviously with that Wheel of Fortune. It's like things are going to expand. Some of you, it's going to be finances, or it's going to be like a friend group's going to expand. Your family might expand. There's something in your life where you're going to be accumulating more wealth, more prosperity. So I feel like a lot of you guys, yeah, that's really what I'm getting. And then again, we got isolation. So what I was sensing was definitely you wanting to isolate yourself, or needing to isolate yourself. And for some of you guys, it's because you are working towards not feeling like you don't have to be perfect, you know, like that's a part of your destiny, is learning that you are perfect the way you are here, Sag. You just need to learn to accept yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys have persevered through this connection, or have persevered through what has taken place. And I feel like it has a lot to do with your quest. It has a lot to do with what it is that you're going to be learning. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be able to recover and heal from this broken heart that you've been experiencing. And I feel like you guys are really going to find balance in this situation. So I feel like a lot of you guys right now, you need to isolate yourself to really figure out where your quest is, to really figure out what it is that you want to accomplish. And I feel like you guys are going to have that capability of being able to really see what it is and what is meant for you, Sag. Because I feel like some things need to fall away. Some people are not meant to stay in our life, because we deserve better. So it's like a lot of you guys are needing to see your worth, see what it is that you desire, which it is that you create, so that you can establish that, you know, so that you know who you are as a person. And I feel like that's kind of what this whole thing was, is your healing from this heartbreak is what's really going to help you open back up your heart chakra. It's really going to open up I'm getting your sacral, your heart chakra, and even maybe your third eye or throat. It's really going to open you back up to being more expressive, to be more who you are again. It's like you needed to go through this in order to see that sometimes some people are just not going to be impartial with you. Some people are just not going to be nice to you, and you need to learn to accept that some people are dealing with their own demons and being able to not take things so personally. Because I feel like whatever has occurred here, that's like, I'm getting the gist that this person really hurt you, that this individual really did do a number on you, but it's like, to what extent was it really their own self-projection, onto you? So it's like really having to figure that out. But this is really going to help transform you guys, especially open back up that Kundalini energy, really becoming more creative and more expressive because of the situation. So we have sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your own heart. Exactly, especially when we had like isolation. It's like sanctuary, isolation. A lot of you guys right now, when you have that hermit card underneath, it's like you're not talking, you're not really bringing anything up. You're just really closing yourself off, which is a good thing right now for some of you guys, so you can really hear that inner voice. Because some of you guys, you're really good at reading other people's emotions and other people's fields, but you need to be centered and understand and differentiate between what is your emotions and what is someone else's emotions. And once you are able to set a boundary with you and other people, that you're not going to allow other people's energy to impact yours, then it's going to be like a huge game changer for you, Sag. So that's what I have for you guys for the month of March. You guys are just going through some healing and some isolation period right now to really figure out who you are, but you guys are going to come out of it more renewed and a lot better. So thank you so much, Sag, for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.